Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here with your Day 2 Fire Weather Outlook. We have a critical fire weather area tomorrow that encompasses portions of East Central Georgia and South Central South Carolina. Cities in the critical fire weather area tomorrow include Aiken, South Carolina, Statesboro, Georgia, Dublin, Georgia, Lexington, South Carolina, and Orangeburg, South Carolina. There's an elevated fire weather area tomorrow covering parts of Georgia, parts of South Carolina, and central North Carolina for the elevated fire weather risk, okay? So, in synopsis, upper level erosion will persist across the southwest on D2, aka Wednesday, as an upper level trough progresses eastward along the Canadian border. A close upper level low will simultaneously approach the California coastline. At the surface, a cold front will progress slowly southward across the central Great Plains, while its surface high shifts offshore of the mid-Atlantic. So, instead of reading the two paragraphs below the synopsis, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to read the two paragraphs up here because it has detailed information. So, a critical risk area was added over southwest South Carolina and in the south central and eastern Georgia, a corridor of strong northeast winds up to 15 to 20 miles per hour, combined with afternoon relative humidity below 25%, will impact the highlighted area. While less likely, it's worth noting that some forecast model guidance is suggesting very dry afternoon relative humidities below 20% across portions of east central Georgia. The elevated area is also expanded across northern North Carolina, where northeast winds of 10 to 15 miles per hour will combine with afternoon relative humidities under 30 to 35%, with few exceptions over the expanded area of the elevated risk. Recent rainfall has overall been relatively minimal. As was previously mentioned for the central and southern high plains, locally elevated conditions will be possible across portions of this region, were enhanced by downslope flow conditions. This is especially true in southern South Dakota, southern Wyoming, and eastern Colorado. However, the combination of wind, relative humidity, and fuel is expected to remain just below elevated thresholds through much of the afternoon. So, that's your Day 2 fire weather outlook. Remain safe and vigilant in these areas tomorrow. If I were you, I would gather supplies immediately, such as food, water, clothing, toiletries, medical supplies, a flashlight, a cell phone chargers, extra batteries, and a battery-powered radio in the event that you need to evacuate on a moment's notice, because fire can start to spread quickly. Please avoid outdoor burning in these areas tomorrow. As well as a spark is all it takes for a fire to start to spread quickly. Do not throw cigarettes on the ground. Even if they're not lit, because 1, that's littering. 2, one little spark is all it takes for a fire to start to spread quickly. And make sure your cigarette is fully out before you throw it away. So, stay safe and vigilant in these areas tomorrow, and I'll go over all of this again in tomorrow's Day 1 Fire Weather Outlook video. Take care.